Mr. Connor Smart. Thank you so much for doing this.
Hello,
I appreciate
brother.
it.
Happy to be here, bro.
Yes. Do you mind introducing yourself to our audience? People
Absolutely,
who
I
may not
can.
know Connor Smart as I do.
For sure. I'm a very happy, grateful man. My life's motto is I'm too blessed to be stressed. So a little bit to know about me is I was somebody that was very troubled, very depressed, very down and out in life, even suicidal at one point. I was addicted to drugs for many years from a very, very young age. And by the grace of God, man, it was a miracle. I happened to change it all around.
Wow.
Obviously, this was just some of the small challenges that I faced, years back. I was homeless as well, on the streets for just 2 nights, walking around the streets, didn't have nowhere to go, and then ended up seeing a friend. Then I was sofa surfing for many, many months. It was about 4 months, 5 months nearly, staying in different people's places, literally sleeping on the sofa. I didn't have anywhere to go, and then I lived in a hostel. The government found me a place to live, living with more drug addicts. It was it was a tough time. I was just getting out of reality, smoking weed every day, doing cocaines on the weekends, drinking alcohol when I could, and the things wasn't really too great for me. Life was really taking charge of me, not me taking charge of my life. And yeah, now to this day, I'm so happy and grateful that despite having, these challenges mentally and even physically as well, obviously when I was younger, being, neglected by my mum and dad and going through a lot of violence and everything with them, I managed to change it around by God's grace, by a miracle. And how it happened was, it was really by changing my mindset. And I think we're going to go into that a little bit more as we go on into this podcast. And if I can make something of myself despite having gone through these challenges, that anybody can. And there's a strategy to make that happen.
Absolutely. I think that's an incredible feat of achievement, from going to being almost homeless. I want to say almost homeless for 2 nights, and being addicted to drugs, and turning your life around. And that's the reason I wanted my audience, everyone that's listening to this, to hear some inspirational and motivating words from Connor. I know inspiration and motivation won't last, discipline will, and we'll be talking a lot more about that.